What if I told you that the most lovable person in the world is you? Yes, you. Not someone else. Not at some future moment after you've achieved more or changed who you are. Right now, in this very moment, with all your strengths and flaws, you are worthy of deep, unwavering love. We grow up being told to love others, to be kind, to give, and to show compassion to those around us. But how often are we truly taught to love ourselves? Somewhere along the way, the message gets lost. We learn that caring for ourselves is selfish, or that we must first become perfect before we deserve our own affection. But the truth is, self-love is not a luxury. It's a lifeline. Perhaps the single most powerful thing you can ever give yourself. So let's pause and really consider, what does it mean to love yourself? And why is it so hard for so many of us? The truth is, many of us struggle to accept ourselves. Maybe you know the feeling. It's that persistent voice in your head that whispers you're not enough, not smart enough, not attractive enough, not successful enough. Or maybe it's the constant pressure from social media, family, or society to look or be a certain way. We scroll through endless highlight reels, comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's polished moments, and the standards we try to meet are often impossible. When we inevitably fall short, we scold ourselves, punish ourselves, or try to hide the parts we think are unlovable. The result? Burnout, shame, isolation. We push ourselves to do more, to be more, to prove our worth, but it never feels like enough. We begin to believe that something is wrong with us, that we are broken in some fundamental way. But here's a radical truth. You were never broken. You were just never taught how to love yourself. No one gave you the manual. No one showed you how to treat yourself with the same compassion and tenderness you so freely give to others. So, what is self-love, really? It's not vanity. It's not ego. It's not about thinking you're better than anyone else. Self-love is acceptance. It's waking up and saying, I am enough exactly as I am. It's looking in the mirror and seeing not just your reflection, but your humanity. All the messiness, the mistakes, the beauty, the growth. A wise mindfulness teacher once said, if your compassion doesn't include yourself, it's incomplete. How often do we extend a hand to others, but leave ourselves out in the cold? How often do we encourage a friend, but criticize ourselves for the very same things? I used to seek validation from others, chasing approval, trying to fit in, measuring my worth by the opinions of those around me. It was exhausting. No matter how much praise I received, it was never enough to silence that inner critic. Until one day I realized, the only voice I truly needed to believe was my own. The approval I was looking for had to come from within. Expert studies have shown that people who practice self-compassion have lower anxiety, greater resilience, and stronger relationships. It's not just about feeling better. It's about living better. When you love yourself, you set healthier boundaries. You seek out relationships that nourish you instead of drain you. You bounce back from setbacks more quickly because you know that your worth isn't defined by your mistakes. So, how do you start? The answer is both simple and profound. Begin with small, gentle steps. Speak kindly to yourself. Notice the way you talk to yourself. Would you say those things to a friend? If not, why say them to yourself? Practice setting healthy boundaries, saying no when you need to, and allowing yourself to rest without guilt. Let go of toxic perfectionism. You don't have to earn your own love by achieving more, doing more, or being more. You are worthy, just as you are. Remember, self-love isn't selfish. It's sacred. When you fill your own cup, you have so much more to give to others. When you treat yourself with respect and compassion, you become a model for those around you, showing them what is possible. There was a moment in my life that changed everything. One night, after a particularly difficult day, I looked in the mirror, tired, lost, and feeling utterly defeated. I met my own eyes, and for the first time I said, I forgive you. I forgave myself for all the times I'd been harsh, for all the mistakes I'd made, for all the ways I thought I wasn't enough. Tears streamed down my face, but it wasn't sadness. It was release. It was relief. For the first time, I stopped running from myself and started coming home to myself. That's what self-love is. It's coming home. It's returning to the heart that has always been worthy of love, even when you couldn't see it. It's embracing yourself with the same warmth and acceptance you long for from others. So today, let this be your reminder. You don't need to earn love, especially not your own. You are already whole. The journey of self-love is not about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you truly are underneath all the noise and expectations. If these words touched your heart, share them with someone who needs to hear them. And take a moment to reflect. What is one way you've practiced self-love lately? Whether it's a kind thought, a moment of rest, or setting a healthy boundary, every step counts. And if you want more content that heals and empowers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, you are lovable. You are enough. You are already home.